Oh, sorry y'all. See, I'm wearing this mask because I just got back from figure hunting at my local Target and Walmart, and I haven't been out in a while. Safety first. Now that being said, all the stores in my area, whether it be Walmart or Target, are horrible at keeping their WWE figures in stock. Honestly, don't tell Kome or Alexa this, but when I found her, she was the only figure on stock. And I'm not talking that figure in particular, I'm saying she was the only figure on the peg. So that day, I decided to buy her, give her a home, and rescue her. You see, ladies and gentlemen, today was a little bit different for me because I actually had pretty good luck. I got a figure that I've been looking for since I saw pictures on Ringside Collectibles. Basic Series 106, Carmella. And not just that, I also found her Chase variant. So I'm super stoked. Carmella's pretty special to me because when I got back into wrestling and really started following the women's division, she was SmackDown champ at the time. And I've been waiting for a decent Carmella figure. So that being said, let's dig in and take a closer look at these. Carmella to me is a talent that has grown so much as a performer, and I love her for that. She got a lot of hate when she was the champion, but I thought she did a great job. There's not many women better on that mic. Anyway, as you can see, these figures are very different from each other, which is awesome. Especially considering those Chase variants are usually just attire, paint, and deco changes, so the hair change is awesome also. I found the brunette Chase figure first at Target, and then went to Walmart and found the blonde one, which I was really hoping to find, because that was the blonde Carmella that contributed to my women's division fandom. Now let's unbox these and get a closer look. So as you can see here, now that they're out of the box, these figures look awesome. I mean, they really do. But let's get a closer look. We'll start off with the blonde-haired one, and then we'll do the Chase variant. In my opinion, this is what sets this basic release of her miles apart from her previous releases, her face scan. Carmella has had some really bad face scans in the past that look nothing like her. Here's a comparison of the basic 89 figure release and just how bad it is. Yeah, this looks nothing like her, and the hair is even generic in style. But that being said, this face scan is simply awesome. The eyes and the smile are perfect, and the hairstyle is very unique and flawless. It's a unique mold also to Carmella, and it captures her long blonde hair perfectly. I love how they even painted her little blue hair tie on top. It's a nice extra touch. And I also love the inclusion of the blue choker necklace that she has on her neck. Release of her figure, she is wearing an all royal blue attire with her more signature blonde hair. Now we'll get a closer look at all the different details. See that she is wearing a blue top with fabulous written across her chest in white letters and a black outline with white and black lines going around her neck collar. Now, something I love about this is if you look close, it's an actual molded top. It's not like what we saw in Bianca, where it's just paint applied on top of a low-cut, like sports bra type top. This is an actual mold, so I love that. That's a huge mistake they make on women's figures. Now, if you turn her around, you'll see it says Mella in white text with a black outline. And moving to her bottoms, they're blue with that white and black stripe going around. And I have to say, they actually painted those line stripes very good. I've seen some really sloppy paint jobs on some of these basics, but they did a great job on this one. And also she has a white C on her butt, which is different than her Chase figure, and you'll see that. Now something else I really like is in that lower extremity, those legs, it's a darker color than her skin. Oops. And that's basically because it's signifying the pantyhose leggings that she wears underneath her wrestling gear. So that's a really nice touch, nice additional detail they added. Going down to the lower extremity, we got blue knee pads, blue socks, and blue high-top sneakers, which is awesome, but as you'll see in the Chase, it is good to have a little bit of varying colors in this, and she's just one solid blue all the way across. So it works, but I definitely would like to see some contrast with the boots and the socks and the knees. Have a little color change. Alright, so here we go again. I have to say, I have to bring this up, but the belly button. That's right, so this midsection that's on Carmella was used pretty recently with the basic Becky Lynch figure, and it's used correctly. As you can see, she's wearing a shirt. She has that belly button that doesn't really dimple too much, so it looks like she does have a clothing layer on top. But if you go back to figures such as Alundra Blaze here, you can see that her midsection has a pretty deep belly button dimple, which gives the appearance that it's a bare midriff, but she's actually supposed to be having a layer of clothing on top. So this would be better for a bare midriff, and this would be better for any clothing worn. So Carmella here has that belly button that would be better when there's a clothing layer on top. However, it's a bare midriff, so she's just looking like Kyle XY over here. But honestly, this is something that you really don't notice unless you get up close, so it really doesn't take away from the figure. But this belly button issue, I just don't get it. Mattel just has no idea what they're doing with that. Anyway, so now on to her chase variant, which if you don't know what a chase is, it's basically the figure in the line, usually the basics line, that is repaint, and it's available in limited quantities, thus being a chase for collectors like me. So that being said, I'm so happy to find this. So even though the blonde one I love due to the sentimental reasons mentioned before, this one just pops, and it looks amazing with this orange and purple color scheme. Now this is a repaint, but like I mentioned before, it's awesome. So let's take a closer look. So the face scan is exactly the same as the blonde-haired version as expected. The only difference is the brown hair in this one, which is really accurate because she did dye it brown at one point, around the time when she was hanging out with R-Truth. Now I like the inclusion of the purple hair tie this time. It goes with her attire good. And even her little choker necklace underneath there. It's hidden, but it's there, and that's a nice purple color. So let's get into that attire. What a badass face scan. Her attire being different than the blonde-haired version, it's an orange with a purple color scheme, which is awesome. As you can see, Fabulous is written on her chest in purple with a white outline. She has white and purple lines going around her neckband. If you turn her around, she has Mela in purple lettering with a white outline. And the bottoms are just orange. Now, if you look in the back on her butt, it is different than the C that's on the blue version. It says money in purple with a white outline, which is really smart. I think that's an awesome inclusion because Mela is money. Now, the pantyhose coloring is there. And what really sets us apart from the blue one is, as you can see, the knee pads and the socks are purple, but the high top shoes are a black. So that contrast is nice and really stands out. It looks awesome. As far as availability goes, I found the brown-haired Carmella at Target and the blonde-haired one at Walmart for $9.99, which is a hell of a price. If you go on Amazon Prime, she goes around like $47 or something, so that's way too high. My eBay report shows her going around $20 boxed, which is a pretty good price for these, but considering they're on the shelves of my Target and Walmart, which are known to be horrible for carrying WWE figures, I would put on your mask, get out, and go fig hunting. Overall, I give these Carmella figures a basic score of a 9.5 out of 10. There's no better figure version of the Queen of Staten Island available out there. So to me, these will hold us over until a better Elite comes out. I know there's a Money in the Bank Elite, which is pretty good. The face is a little off, and I'm still trying to get that. But for now, these ones are money to me. Thanks for stopping by LumberJillville. Women's wrestling lives here. Hit like and subscribe to become a resident. There's a lot of future content to come, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Whatever you want to see, I hope to deliver it. Let's show the world the awesomeness of these women professional wrestlers. Oh, and another thing to remember, Mela is money.